Okay, we're ready. Welcome to the stream. We're here again at Adventure Games. Again, it's sponsored by DX Racer. We're playing some more Chrono Cross. If you missed the last time, a small recap, basically. Chrono Cross... Oh, something weird is happening. I didn't do that. Well, it loaded the right date at the very least. Something weird is happening. My controller is freaking out. That's not right. No. Well, 1 second. Okay, sorry for that. My controller, for whatever reason, wanted to freak out since the last time I played it. Let me just do one. It's still freaking out. Let me change one thing here. Did that fix it, maybe? Okay, things seem to be working properly now. Anyway, that's not right though. Shouldn't have automatically entered the village. Well, it seems to be working. We'll see what happens. But anyway, last time, if you missed it, basically we started the game, collected, again, it's doing what it's not supposed to be doing. Collected lizard scales and got transported basically to another world. What is going on with this controller? getting worse as we go. Turn off controller. Unless like there's interference from like Bluetooth or something. See if plugging it in has a difference. Turn it back on. I didn't do that. Something's wrong. 1 minute. Okay, let's try this a third time. Switch out controllers this time. Probably gonna have to find out what's going on with that when I finish up here. But anyway, let's try this a third time. Alright, so last time we got to the beach and got transported to a world where currently we're dead. That's pretty much all we're going to need to know for now. So we'll just continue to Fossil Valley, trying to figure out what's going on here. Our excavation is nearly complete. Just stick to the low path and make your way through. We still have some of our men working on the high ground, so do not interfere with their work. Sure. We'll not do that. So, how has chat been? Anything exciting? Anything happening? I know for myself, I went for a decent drive today, just because why not? Something I don't normally do, so maybe make the most of things. Really? 3 misses in a row? Why is Mojo's accuracy so bad? I guess this is the first time we use those characters. Mojo uses his needle, and Lena uses a ladle. Really? I'm missing that badly. There we go. Oh no, I don't have elements equipped. That's what the thing is. I'm thinking, why are my levels not going up? Because I don't have elements. Makes sense, don't it? Should take care of that really quick. For the next fight. And for the most part, I'm probably just gonna auto-assign things. I will make... first, actually, I want to do this. Remove all these. Yeah, auto-assign things, and edit a few things just to have, but for the time being, everything's gonna be like auto-allocate. I should throw this turn red onto here. Those will come up in a little bit, explain those a little bit. But anyway, moving on here. We're investigating a supernatural phenomenon up there. It's off limits to the... Hey, are you the exorcist we sent for? Yes we are. Oh great, I thought you'd be a little older. Please make your way up the rope ladder. This moaning going on up here. Are you the exorcist? You're younger than I expected. Anyway, do you hear that howling sound from down yonder? All we want you to do is stop that noise. I don't believe in ghosts, but go do what you have to do. It looks like I'm causing quite a stir. I've been waiting forever for someone like you. Yeah, I know, both you and I are both dead, huh? I don't know how I ended up like this. I don't have a body and I don't remember a thing. You understand what I'm going through, don't you? But I got a feeling everything will come back once I find all my body parts. So how about it? Will you help me find my body? Sure, why not? Just a disembodied clown skull just to carry around with us. Just because. And apparently he knows that we're also dead. Just okay. The game is interesting. Glad that was taken care of. I wonder how Sir Karsh is doing. You know, with the Isle of the Damned incident and all. It's nothing. I didn't say anything. A little bit of foreshadowing, I suppose, for Karsh. Something went on at this Isle of the Damned place. People are worried, I guess, about Karsh. A little bit more into that later, but... Oh, dodos. They're a pain in the butt. Anyway, there's a reason going past this fight. Actually, there's 2 reasons getting here. But we'll get them. Anyway, again, like I was saying before, look for just a drive, just because, just to do something different. And it's nice to, you know, get out and do something you haven't done before. That's the thing about the dodo. Do you use an element on them? They go into like a rage counterattack mode, so kinda don't want to attack them. They're pretty dangerous, especially since that's a white move against a black character. Look at that, 91, already dead. One shot. So yeah, don't use elements. Get to note here. I'm gonna use the last bit. Because otherwise it's a waste. Go for some strong attacks. You just go by 6 quicker. Yeah, like I was saying that before, this battle system is a little bit weird in its own right. It kind of doesn't make sense when the enemies get their turns and when you get your own turns. It kind of just happens. So you gotta be mindful of how many elements you're using. For example, if you use an element with each character, you're gonna lose all your turns. Like, look how many times I get to attack this thing before it even attacks. Like, even at this point, since it's in its entire state, I think I should just use an element to possibly take it down. Yep, that works. And again, after each battle you get little stat bonuses which continue for a little bit. Because again, there's no level up system in this. It's more of each boss you fight gives you a star, and that just keeps you at the proper level throughout the game. And you get little bonuses between. So it's not exactly pointless to fight, but overdoing fighting doesn't really help you. Hey, don't go down there. I'm the one that's gonna get it from the boss if I let anyone down there. Plus, I really think there's a monster down below. I'm warning you. I'm just gonna go ahead and sneak in here and grab the dodo's egg. And sneak back out because I don't want to fight it. You guys alright? You had me worried sick. Scaredy cat. That was simple. Skulls are not supposed to just jump around. You must have used some supernatural trick. Anyway, we'll take care of the rest, so please, be on your way. We sent your invoice to the Viper Manor. Thank you. So we just took care of somebody's job, apparently. Oh well, we got a few things out of it. Including a nifty little skull. Clown skull. Shake it. But we can't just shake it on back to the manor like this. We failed in our mission. That was awfully awful back there, Pepper. I want a rematch. But by the way, do you remember what kind of outfit he was shaking? Just something justly like that, Pepper. Oh, you remember, so he looked like that, huh? Actually, it is him, Pepper. So you're sure about that? Wonderfully wonderful timing, Pepper. Let's shake it. We're really gonna shake it to you this time. Yep. These guys again. These two act as a tutorial type enemy. I don't think they count as bosses. Don't remember. So this time I made sure to bring a black element with me, Pepper. Good work. Well, shake it up on him with an attack with a bit. Affirmative, Pepper. Take him out first since I think he has a lower health pool of the two. Turn black. Oh dearie dear. That was no black attack element you used just now, was it? It was a black element that makes your enemy more susceptible to attacks of the opposite color. White, wasn't it? I'm afraid you're right. How terribly terrible. You did bring a white attack element with you, didn't you? If you didn't bring one with you, you're more stupid than I thought. How awfully awful. I'm afraid I didn't, Pepper. So, yep, there's the little tutorial again. Oh, I forget to heal Mojo. We'll do that now before he actually goes down. I think I have a cure. I don't have a cure. Never mind. Yeah, there's a tutorial on that. You can see a little, in the corner of Surge's name, there's a little black, triangle, I guess. Just shows that he's been changed to the black element. And when I do attack with him, I'll point it out. Hopefully he has it. Yeah, he has heal and cure, actually. But actually, just use a tablet. I don't really use them, so why not already? It's an auto heal for 50. So, 30. That was wrong. Oh well. And they're also showing off strengthen and low rev. Basically, buffing and lowering stats. All actually support stuff for the most part. So I guess there's a bunch more elements than just attack elements out there. Took him out. Yeah, now in Surge attack speed. No, I guess I'm wrong. I thought the ore around the blade turns to black to show that it's become a black element, basically. But I guess that's not the case. I thought it did do that, actually. Completely wrong in that aspect. But yeah, you can see with the other characters as well. They have this trail, I guess, aura, trail, whatever you want to call it. When they attack, it pretty much shows which element they are when they're attacking. Go ahead and just use that already. I think Mojo's more of a magic-oriented character anyway, so it should deal a bit of damage. Even though his own innate is yellow. There we go. They do count as boss, so here we go. More stat ups. Let's see, Magic 5. He's more agile than anything. He's not really too useful of a character right now. He's agile and resistant, which I guess doesn't really help in the earlier parts of the game, but just to show off the other character that we got earlier. Retreat! Let's shake it on out of here. Okay, it's another tutorial done. Make our way onto Termina. I think a few interesting things happen here which I can explain. Sorry, I'm totally out of bellflowers. There's been a big ruckus down at the Fossil Valley. Men from the Dragoons were settling road blocks in the valley. I'll get some in a few days, so come back again then. You have my sincerest apologies. I understand we're here to protect you as Acacia Dragoons. Those knights should be done with their work shortly. Oh, that's alright. I can get my flowers from other places too. Never mind that. I haven't seen Karsh around here lately. How's he doing? Well, he said he was going ghost hunting down south. I'm just a private, so I do not know for certain, but I heard a rumor about Lord Viper ordering him to go. A ghost? Now that is something. I just hope it's not a sign of coming disaster. If you ever see him, give him my regards. I will do that, and I will be back too. Again, there's probably, like I said, a few interesting interactions that happen here, a few things I can explain about, which we will get into a little bit, in a little bit, but first we have this. God, you're slow. You made me wait forever, making a lovely lady wait like... Ah, so that's it. I get it. This Sheila over here is your sweetie, eh? I'm right, ain't I? No need to be shy. I'm not so bold as to break up lovers' tender moments. I'm understanding. I'll wait till your little date's over. Well then, have a bloody good time. Yeah, she's a little angry. After we rejected her earlier. Okay. So, let's start exploring the scene and see why they're the Acacia Dragoons rather are after us. And another interaction. Well, Lena, long time no see. How are you? Since when did you have a boyfriend? It's not fair to keep me out of the loop. It's nothing like that. He's my cousin. Isn't that right, Serge? I don't think this interaction really has anything to do with anything later, but okay. Sure. We'll say that. A cousin, eh? Then Serge, how about we leave Lena over here and you and I go on a date? Oh, Lisa, stop that nonsense. Ooh, before I forget, this is for you. Mom told me to say hi. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Mom, for me. So, miss, how can I help you today? Don't expect any special deals just because we're friends. Her name just reminded me. I started watching The Disaster Artist. If you've ever seen The Room, that's the movie leading up to the production of The Room. But I gotta say, it is pretty good so far. Just gonna buy a couple elements here while we're at it. Already have 2 of those. If you've never seen the movie The Room, it's quite the trip. It's such a horrible movie, but it's one of those movies where you can't look away from. Tommy Wiseau, person who funded pretty much the entire movie, is quite the character, to say the least. Well, if it isn't Lena, what a pleasant surprise. The little girl I knew is all grown up now. What's this? Have you come to show off your new boyfriend? Oh, you're so silly. Just the other day, I went on my usual trip to the Shadow Forest to gather wild plants. Believe it or not, I found a rare blue-tip mushroom. How about that? Do you envy me? Sure. Thought so. I thought so. To begin with, this mushroom only sprouts 1 day out of the year. Okay, then I'm going to tell you a big secret. Deep inside the forest is a very large tree. This tree has a big hole in it. The hole leads to an underground waterway, which is the perfect place for rare mushrooms to grow. If you go deeper into the waterway, you'll end up in the Master Viper's manor. Does that surprise you? Master Viper must also gather mushrooms in his spare time. He's truly a great man. Master Viper understands how to appreciate the good mushrooms. What a wonderful lord he is. Yes, mushrooms. Possibly the psychedelic kind. Who knows? Oh, Master Viper, I'm here to polish the statue again. Learned a little bit about the Viper Festival. Summer is peaceful thanks to our watchful eye of our Master Viper. At times warm, at times strict. Master Viper watches over us, always. With that said, of course, the real Master Viper resides in his manor, along with his Acacia Dragoons. If you allow me to brag a little bit, I was invited to the manor a while back. It's a magnificent place. If there's a heaven on earth, that would be it. The manor is beautiful, and its design incorporates the surrounding terrain to its advantage, making it an impenetrable fortress. On top of that, there are powerful soldiers standing guard in front of the main gates that can destroy any monster with one blow. Well, an upright citizen like myself might be invited to the manor's garden party, but not so for you folks. The most of you will get a cold reception from the gate guards. Ho ho. Alright, that's settled. We gotta sneak into the Viper Manor. You gotta find out what the Acacia Dragons are up to, right? Or what that Kosh bloke is trying to capture you. I've got some business there as well, so I'll go along with you. How about it, Serge? Let's go. There's no reason to deny her this time, so... Diava's choice, right? According to Grandpa here, this Viper Man is a bloody big place. Which also means it'll be easy to break into. There's gotta be more than one way in. If we don't plan this right, it'll cost us our lives. Oh yeah, Serge, I'll leave this in your hands just in case. It's a teleporter. It's a really handy gadget that allows us to change it. Party modes from afar. The way to use it is, forget it, check it out for yourselves. Hate explaining the details. And finally, just have her join the party, which is immediately going to put her in replace Mojo since he's not really too useful. She has some elements allocated, but I think she has one slot. I'll fulfill it. Anyway, like I was saying, the room. It's, I guess, a disaster of a movie. I highly recommend seeing it if you haven't seen so before yet. Just the guy overacts, he overdubs all of his lines, so it looks like he's not talking at all. He has just this presence, like, you can't look away from. It's a disaster as well as, like, something you can't look away from. We have made him in samples. Please tell Grandma he's waiting for him. I believe his name was Skelly. Oh, well shoot. We already found somebody related to the skull that we have now. Real plump and fearful, and always loved to make people laugh. That's why the boy joined the circus to become a clown. For the first few years, he wrote letters to me almost daily. He always said how gratifying the work was, although it was very challenging. One day his letters stopped coming suddenly. I haven't heard from him since. I hope he wasn't in an accident or something. Just pray that I might see his tearful face once more before the heavens come claim my soul. Yep. Kind of sad. Just a bit. Heading to the bar over here. See what's going on. Saw Miss Riddell visiting the shrines again. She made a darling couple with her childhood sweetheart, Dario. Such a pity that he died so young. They say beautiful women rarely find happiness. How about me? Do I look happy? Oh my, do I? Well, thank you. Though, I know it's just flattery. Here's an interesting guy. My name is Guile. I'm having a certain bet with the fortune teller by the bridge. If I can bring an item of proof from the manor within a week, I shall win. But if I cannot, I shall lose. But as there is a trick behind any mysterious magic, there is no such thing as an impregnable fortress in this world. A toast to my coming victory. So you have business at the manor as well. Interesting. gambling is a lot more interesting with higher stakes. What we need now is a seasoned sailor and a sturdy boat to cross the rough waters. You can find one, leave the rest to me. I will guide you to Viper Manor. What will it be? Okay, so basically there's multiple ways into the manor. And each one gives you another character to use. There's one is right there. You're gonna still go around the town a little bit more just to world build a little bit. Head over here and see what's going on this boat. My first time visiting Terminus, so I was wandering around town promoting the band. Lively town, food's great all in all, but it's a pretty nice place. The concert success seems almost guaranteed, but just between us, the main star Nikki is missing. Have you seen her around? We found him in a daze quite a few times lately. It's like he was here in body, but not in spirit. But man, without him, we're pretty stuck. We can't even start rehearsing for the show. Nikki's supposed to be back soon from searching, but... Nikki, how was it? Did you find him? No, it's no use. I was able to track him up till we went to Shadow Forest, but there were knights guarding the entrance to the forest, and I couldn't get in. Besides, I really didn't want to be in that creepy forest on my own. There's supposed to be a way into Viper's Manor at the end of the forest. What is this idiot trying to do? See, so he definitely went to Shadow Forest. Yeah, I know, you guys can help me out. I'll lure the knights away from the entrance, then you can go into the forest and find Nikki. Pretty please, won't you help a pretty girl in distress? Again, there's the second path to us. You can go with Nikki through the forest and find go to the manor through the forest. I think I pretty much have my choice chosen for reasons which I will get into in just a minute. But for now, continue exploring. Hello there, come and see for yourself. This is the prize of all prizes, a rare catch, a live mermaid. This is what you call real treasure, remember that, kids. Unfortunately, this one isn't for sale. She's my most valuable item. So, what do you think? This isn't some stuffed animal or anything. She's really alive. Her pure, clear skin is like made from crystal. Her gem-like eyes. She's the ultimate collector's item. Ooh, nature's creations are indeed great. Such a beautiful thing. Is this thing really alive? Come on, look over this way. How beautiful she is. Just have some guy advertising some mermaid, I guess, he found. Hey you think this is really fun? How would you feel if you were trapped in a tank like that? Being stared at every day, huh? Yikes, Scorcha, run! Scorcha, not you again. Don't you go bothering my customers. This is no place for the likes of you. Just leave now. Shut up. What customers? You sound a bunch of bull. Why don't you keep the tank uncovered when I show up? Hey everybody, this shop is a bunch of baloney! Shut your mouth, don't say such ridiculous things. Get back to your demi-human friends. Hey, I won't take that from a sleazebag like you. Hey you guys, you're not from around here, huh? Don't you go wandering around too much or you're gonna get burned, just watch your back. So that's the ferryman, pretty much, that Guile was looking for. And I kind of cracked up on that. That's Korcha, he's from Goldove. I wonder why he hangs around here in Terminal all the time. Shouldn't mess with the likes of him. I tell you, he's nothing but trouble. I cracked up on that line a little bit back there. Oh shit, I already forgot what it was. But it's a line again from the room. Which Tommy just is so expressive on. Me, I love boats, but I can't become a sailor because I get seasick. That's why I decided to become a ship craftsman and build the fastest, awesomest boat ever made. So my first step is to watch all the boats here for research. Research. Ain't I smart? Of all the boats I've seen, the boat at the docks is the best and fastest of them all. I should build one like that. Just a bit more world building while we're at it. But let's head to the smith shop really quick. Come on. Welcome! This is the official blacksmith of the Acacia Dragoons. We carry only the best goods. Come and take a look. Again, with the forging system, you don't really buy things. You have to kind of have the materials to make them. Well, there's still a fee for them, but still, it's not straight up buying things in this game. It's more of a crafting system. Which it looks like that's all I can really make right now, since that's all the copper I have. Do you have any iron with you? We've been out of it for the longest time. We could make stronger items only if we had iron. Let's go plug this guy over here a little bit. How many times do I have to say it? Didn't you let the customers back here? How many years have you been my wife? What's this big ape like you're doing worrying about such trivial stuff? Don't you be complaining up a storm about just one or two customers coming to talk to you. There not be just one or two, but three. You'll never ken the delicate heart of a craftsman like yours truly. I didn't expect a layman like ye to ken what I'm saying or saying, but the art of smithing may seem like physical labor, but it requires far more mental prowess. Every time the hammer strikes, a wee bit of my soul goes in with it. I guess what I'm saying is, thy soul is what makes this sword. So that means your yapping is distracting me. I cannot focus on my soul and steel, do you care? If so, then get along. Why can you no leave me be? Sword is no good now. Time to start over. I'm gonna have to apologize in advance for my horrible accent impressions, but that's gonna be all through this game, so sorry, but I guess not sorry. Hate to say it that way, but okay. At least I took French, so this guy should be decent. Sorceress is as beautiful as a rose. The rouge ambition hidden beneath its beauty. These words fit moi perfectly. Oh, pardon me, monsieur. Moi forgot to introduce myself. Mon name is Pierre. I am renting this room from Monsieur Zappa. I am on my way to see this General Vapor soon. From what I hear, there is a vacancy among the 4 devas of the Acacia Dragoons. Such a position is perfect for such a splendid swordsman as moi. One graceful flash of mon sword will surely have them salting moi as the guest of honor. But I have lost more precious metal, symbol of heroism. Without it, I certainly will be turned away at the gates. Sacre bleu. What am I to do? And that would be the third of the partners you can actually get to go into Viper Manor. Each has their own path into the manor, one through the front gates, one through the sewers, and one through the back door, pretty much. I think we're going to be going through the back door because he's the most interesting of the characters. I gotta do something really quick as well. Runner-up, Circle. Viper Tournament, Tournament of the Swords, Youth Division, first place, Sir Dario. And we're gonna get a little bit into landing this Dario in just a minute. But first, I want to head back. Actually, while we're still here, I might as well head to the huge mansion in the back over here. Again, there is a reason for talking to almost every character you see, because of the different versions between people. A little secret item back there. I'm actually going to equip that because it increases the gold to get per battle. Father, that's not it. Something's missing. I believe I am on the right track, however. What's your opinion? I think it's good, but is it art? What would you know? Father, when did you come home? Dan's father, go. I just came back just a moment ago. The ship docked ahead of schedule. How have you been? After a short break, I shall be on my way again. Oh, Father, off on another business trip again. Yes, that's right. This is another important business opportunity. I shall be gone again for a while. Why don't you paint less and start studying accounting for a change? You'll never make a living off painting. If there's anything you need, tell the maid. She shall give you some money. Well, I'm off. A little bit of a Van Gogh reference there. As well as a little bit of... well, Father has promised to go see the festival with me. But then, he does not really care about the promises he makes with me. That's something that'll come up again later in the game. Again, this game has so many characters, which, again, do have some development, but only here and there. I'm gonna try to get as many as I can just to show it off, but we can only do so much. Lucky charm, lucky the cat. Lately, I cannot sleep well at night. I can't help but be afraid of the radical dreamers are coming to steal my treasure. Ever since my wife passed away, examining my treasure collection has been my most enjoyable pastime. But now that I have everything I ever wanted, I sometimes begin to wonder, what is the meaning of my life? Have I been able to accomplish anything meaningful? Of course, I have never stopped to work diligently. I've even earned myself this nice house and a good maid to keep it tidy. But I've also wondered if I lost something very dear to me. For now, all I can do is just keep holding on to my treasures. something very dear. It's full of dragoon's glory. And yeah, that's kind of important, like a relationship between father and son, which he definitely is the thing that he definitely lost, is something that is important, and unfortunately in this world as it is, he just let that go for money, profits, his business. But enough of that for now. We'll get into that a little bit later. I'm actually going to head back here just for another small interaction. I think at least. I think there's an interaction. I gotta just switch party members really quick. Party members can only be changed either at a save point or on the world map. Switch in Mojo really quick. I think Lena's gonna be out of the party anyway, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. So if you saw back there, there was a scarecrow just in the field over here. I think there's a little interaction. There, yep, there it is. Automatic. Brother? No, it's very similar, but it's not him. My lost long brother. Where are you now? Just a little "Where art thou now?" brother reference. Kind of random, but okay. Don't want to talk to that guy. We'll talk to her a little bit in a little bit. Let's see what else. We'll just go down here and see what else is going on. Plus, we got to talk to the ferryman anyway. What business brings you here? There are only shrines here. You shouldn't disturb the resting place of the brave who have fought valiantly. This is no place for outsiders to roam around. I don't mean to be harsh, but if you have no business here, leave now. Yeah, kind of harsh, huh? But fortunately, we do have reason to be around. So, she was out of flowers. That is unfortunate, but let us pray without any flowers for today. Is that a bellflower you have there? Would you be so kind as to give up that flower to us? We need a bellflower for our prayer. Yeah, let's just give it to him. For free? Are you sure? I thank you deeply. Please, let me offer you my gratitude as well. The souls that rest beneath this sword love this flower in life. That is why we always bring some here when we pray here. Dario, here is a bellflower that you used to love so much. Soon, the flower's seeds shall sprout, grow leaves, and bloom flowers everywhere. And we shall age another year, while you will remain the same in memory. Father, brother. It is such a mystery. This sword never rusts, even when left here in the rain. It seems as if the souls of its masters live within it. Do you not think so, Glenn? Yes. I have engraved in memory the lives of my father and my brother, who have wielded the sacred sword Einleinzer. Let us hope that this is true. What do you mean by that? Miss Riddell, I cannot allow you to... Do you not think that there is something odd about the dragoons of late? Daddy's face shows such anguish, and even Karsh was saying he was sent on a ghost hunt. Miss Riddell. Everyone has been acting oddly ever since that beastly guest arrived at the manor. Glenn, promise me to always keep the unclouded truth in sight. Do not be swayed by the masses. The splendor of this Einleinzer must not be tarnished. As you wish. Oh, forgive me. I just found it a little awkward to hear you say such words. Miss Riddell, a chill wind has risen. Shall we return to the manor? Yes, of course. I do hope my voices and everything is doing the game justice, because, like I said, I do really like this game. My controller disconnected. Hold on a second. There we go. Let me just change the settings again, because it looks like... There we go. Disconnection change that back. Beneath the sacred sword, the warriors lie. 13th Acacia Dragoon, Grandmaster General Garai. 14th Acacia Dragoon, Grandmaster Dario. So, again, like I said, I do like this game. I enjoy the story. Again, it does get deep, like, I guess deep is the word for it. Heavy, deep in the later parts of the game, so I really want to do this game justice as it is. And then that guy rushed and hid him as soon as I got there. It was a hilarious sight. That's great. Oops, I've got customers. Sorry, I'll get you some big fish next time you come by. Alright, Korcha, but is it really going to be big this time? You only ever catch small fry. Your boating skills are first class, but your fishing skills suck. Ah, shut up. See ya. Oh, it's you guys. You're tourists, right? The festival's a waste of time. My name's Korcha. I'm here from Golda, working as a ferryman. I can take you anywhere you like with this boat. It takes money, but don't worry, it's not that much. My boating skills are quite famous around here. I guarantee a comfortable ride. Hey you, we want you to get to Viper Manor. Can you take us there? Viper Manor? What you gonna do up in that place? You gonna go steal some treasure from the vaults or something? Don't you go snooping into your customers' privacy? Are you gonna take us there or what? As long as you can pay me, I'll take you anywhere you want. It's just that I don't know how to get to the manor. But if you want to get there, bring someone who does. And that we will. Her choice is going to be Guile, actually, so we can actually talk about him a little bit, because he has a little bit of an interesting development, well, not as a character, but just like developmental stage. So sorry, Greco is out on an errand to Fossil Valley. Please come back a little later. Well, I think we took his job from him, so yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, we're gonna head back and now actually recruit Guile. As soon as I don't get stuck in that kid there. Those are things in Impregnable Fortress. Okay, business at the manor, we already went through this. I'll ask for his help. Guile enigmatically join your party. And we're gonna immediately add him in because he actually is a pretty good character. Magic-oriented character as well. Once you find them both, leave the rest to me. I shall guide you. I believe the fortune teller said the target for the bet is located in the manor's mess hall. So that's his goal, and kind of a goal for Viper Manor in general. Is there anything I missed? Don't think so. I think we're ready to go. There's just one more person I gotta talk to. Who might you be? Fortunes be good, fortunes be bad. Anything from reading your destiny to searching for the missing. Do you wish to have your fortune read? Yeah, sure. I have my own fortune read. Well, this is interesting. You're not dead or anything, are you? Has anybody called you back from the great beyond? This might be the key to the destruction of this entire planet. Can't say for sure, but fate seems to have a great task for you. Be careful now, boy. Hey, Serge, that's nothing but rubbish. Let's hurry and get moving. You there. In your eyes, I perceive both the looks of beauty and the looks of a beast. Be mindful not to bring about your own end, my dear. A dream lies in wait, reaching out to engulf you. Sorry, Mum, but I don't believe in fortune-telling at all. I make way for my own future by myself. Lastly, you should listen to your elders' advice. I don't give a damn. Let's go, Serge. And Guile. Sir Guile, how did it go then? Did you find the item? Ma'am, do not rush me so. The deadline is not yet upon us. I will be going now. Oh, words. My victory is only a matter of time. The item in question is in the dining room of the manor, although you'll never reach it. Okay, that's enough of that. A little bit of foreshadowing with Kid, and just more mystery surrounding ourselves, just because we are a dead person in this world, and things kind of don't make sense for the fortune teller. Things in general just don't make sense for us to be in this world as it is. Back again, eh? I'll take you wherever you want. Hey you, we want to get to Viper Manor. Can you take us there? Viper Manor. I've already read that. I shall guide you there. Are you sure you can get to a place like that? Yes, trust me. All you need to do is prepare the boat. You got it, but it'll cost you. It's gonna be 100 gold. Sure. You don't have much of a choice in that matter. Come on, get on board. It's a little tight, but with 4 of us, it'll be a short trip. I didn't know it was going to be a short trip, but, well, I guess the location between Viper Manor and Termina isn't that far away. But still, kind of doesn't make sense. Hey, those guys didn't listen to me. Jeez. Wow, it's Coach's boat. And cool. Hey! Those are the guys I talked to earlier. A little bit of a bonus dialogue there as well, because we did talk to the kid. But regardless, we're moving on to Viper Manor, and this music coming up is I enjoy it so much. One of the main reasons I actually want to go this path. Don't you think it's a bit dangerous? Indeed. We'll make it. You sound confident. Alright, let's get our arses in gear. Alright, so we'll have to make our trip up the cliff, but first, head over to this side area. So, let's talk about Guile just a little bit. Oh, well, just a minute. Intruders, begin stone toss! How silly of a concept that we have one dude tossing boulders at us. Oh, I forgot the equip elements for Guile, but we'll get it next time. But anyway, Guile is interesting, to say the least, because if you played, they kind of tried to make a connection at first, I believe. Oh, and actually, with our last star, we unlocked special moves, which are level 3 skills. But anyway, enough getting sidetracked. They began with Guile starting to be in Chrono Trigger Magus, who was searching for Shala. And actually this is Magus himself. I think they actually, data miners or people took the mask off Guile and he kind of looks like Magus a bit. Basically, at first he was meant to be Magus, pretty much searching for, on a search for Shala, to find out what happened to her, and at some point he lost his memories and became this wandering magician, which actually, in the Chrono Trigger DS game, there's a bonus fight which actually ends with Magus losing his memory, so that's... I didn't mean to actually do that, but okay. That development kind of went somewhere and kind of didn't, because they didn't stick with it, even though in the DS remake for Chrono Trigger, Magus still loses his memories. And supposedly becomes the person Guile that we see here today. And that kind of explains some of his magical abilities and why he actually floats when he moves around, when he runs around rather. Do I have enough elements to really fill him? I guess that's good enough. Really? I was that close to the water spout? I forget what's up there, but at this point in the game it's worth it to go up there. Zoom. Really? Alright. I think at this point it's become a moot point, so let's just continue on. Yeah, those boulders can actually hit and deal damage. Like it's like a field effect, I guess. Which happens. actually pretty common in the game. It'll pop up here and there. I'm thinking of one place in particular. I think that's a dead end. One place in particular that has that type of interaction. And another place actually which has another interaction with enemies actually, which is, again, very interesting. Again, this game is well made and interesting. It's just gets so much flack for not being Chrono Trigger 2, which is what people really wanted. When again, it was clearly stated upon release and statements that this is not a sequel to its own story. But unfortunately that didn't stop people from having expectations, I guess. And it also doesn't help that they tried to link them together, albeit loosely, but regardless, there was a try to link the two games together, like in a cohesive story? Well, I guess not really a cohesive story, but like, at least in a way to actually have the events coincide with each other. Yeah, that is really, really powerful for this stage in the game. Doing 73 when Dash Slash was doing 31. Yeah, I think that's based on Magic. It has to be. Yeah, Magistat 10 compared to Magistat 7 on Surge. Powerful. Yeah, but the connections do and do not make sense. But again, we will get to them when they come up in the story. That is actually a really good element, so I'm going to equip that really quick. Again, it does get interesting. I mean, it was done kind of well. I should stop talking about it. I don't know why I'm talking about future events in the game. Probably because I got on about Guile and what he is, who he's supposed to be. Just got me thinking about what's going on here. So what are we... Oh, that's powerful. We're fighting like nests and bats. Loch Ness. Like a Loch Ness monster. I did it. And that's probably what the problem is, why he died. I haven't been healing, probably because I don't have any healing spells equipped. Yeah, that's hurting. Really hurting. Defend. Gotta take these guys out as soon as possible, so let's be a little bit risky. Try and get these big hits in. And use the meteorite. Since the field has some whites on it. Getting these caps, I probably should equip them too, because... Oh, actually, thinking about it, speaking of equips, I never equipped the Copper Swallow. Protects against poison. It's something. Ivory. Oh, you can't have two helmets on. The game actually makes sense. Can't do that. why not? You wouldn't look silly or anything like that with two hats on. Nothing to that effect. Ow, that hurt. I deserve that. Make that type of joke. I think I go to the left first. There's an item. Yep. This guy is really good with throwing these boulders. Like, really good. What an arm he has. Be tossing, what, 3 boulders at a time? And having the accuracy to hit somebody down a cliff like this. Like, look at that, he took 30 points of... oh, 40 points of health off me. Could have healed further, but... as long as they don't get a turn, they're fine. But if they do, that arrow stuff is gonna hurt, just look at that field effect. If I don't change that, that is. There we go. And yeah, even though this game kind of doesn't have that leveling system, that doesn't make it a easy game in the least bit. There's still gonna be, well, have to be. Really? You're serious? Gonna have to be like strategy to what you do when you do things. And of course, there's gonna be a little bit of luck depending on how risky you're being with your attacks. Yeah, it has a really good balance. I think I've mentioned before, but I played Chrono Cross before Chrono Trigger, so this game sticks out more for me. I have more of a fondness for it. And the references to Chrono Trigger flew completely over my head the first time around. Up until after I played Trigger. This is probably like the second time I've played the game since I played Trigger. And it's been a while, but still decently fresh in mind. Ah, they made it up. Let this be the end of you. Hiya! But there was only one of them, why are there two? Video game logic. Go ahead. Take him down as quick as possible. And another thing that kind of hinders this game. Kid and one other person have a way to steal items. They're the only two. So they kind of get precedence when deciding a party. For me, at the very least, because I like the ability to actually, well, have the option to steal something from it, just additional items and everything like that. And not to mention, Surge cannot be changed out of your party. Your party is kind of limited. Again, you have that choice to keep Kid or not. But it limits your party in a game where you have, what, 40, 50 other characters you can choose from. Which, well, excuse me. Again, doesn't make too much sense as a design standpoint, but still. These character does have some bit of a story, like, although they're not completely fleshed out, they have some cohesion. It's nice to see a game like pull something of that scale off. Granted, like I said, it's to a point, so it's not going to be full-blown stories with most people, but just seeing some type of backstory to people is nice, and how they pulled off the game and how well pulled it off in the game, and how just studying things here. How they made each character, they designed a way to make each character, they have a single script, but each character has their own dialect to it, so it's like all the characters can read the script and have their own influence on how things are read as well. It's just so interesting. Well, yeah, interesting, I guess is the word for it. But anyway, that's just some of the reasons why I like the game, but it's not a perfect game. Not in the least bit. We're going to want to take these guys out first. Anyway, I wasn't really commenting over it, but guy threw a rock and bothered some bird. Now we gotta fight birds. Okay. That's what it is. Excuse me. I'm tired all of a sudden. You know what? She shouldn't be attacking that one just because innate. He's a little bit stronger than this one. I'm actually gonna go for it this one. It's a waste of stamina, but not a big deal. Copper, that's nice. It helps. And another thing, I've attacked with Guile, but there's one thing I haven't done. His third attack is really unique. Well, to his character and one other character I can think of. Yeah, that's why I want to get rid of those guys as soon as possible. They're annoying. One other character I can think of offhand. Wow, nice misses. But his third attack attacks all. Unlike everybody else's, his will attack all. Now the downside is to it, they each have a chance to hit. Have their own chance to hit, rather. And if even one misses, you don't get the element levels for them. I believe, at least, from what I remember. Could be wrong in that, but I could also just as easily be right. That's my memory's not the best, but gets the job done. Well, they're just picking on third stuff. You'll notice there's a red dot, red square, now blue square above third. He's got some a little bit of status elements on him. I think that's a burn and some flu. And that's actually going to hurt a bit in this fight. The flu affects stamina recovery. So actually his stamina is only recovering by bits now instead of full 1-to-1. And the same thing with Guile for some reason, I'm not sure why. But that's happening. Oh, I didn't want to attack him. I want to take that guy as soon as possible. But yeah, that's what the flu does. The burns, I think, cuts my attack. I'm not entirely sure on that, though. Been a while since I've read up on the effects of that. Plus, of course, there's the standard poison. There's also a yellow one, which is a sprain, which I think also affects This will also affect stamina recovery. Yeah, each element has their own element attachment. Burn, flu, poison, spring, blind, and oh, surge is down. That is not good at all. We can always run away. That is an option. There's no downsides aside from me losing the copper I stole. And I should not have used an element, but if I defend with both, we'll be fine. Well, yeah. Cover the stamina that way. Let's just switch over to Kid, since she has more. I've gotta change. Oh jeez. What is going on all of a sudden? Gotta change the field effect, because that double black there is dangerous. Especially considering what he did already. I don't think it helps that I helped with by using Wandolin. So, oh well. That's how things go. Nearly there. Go ahead and defend this. I lucked out with him attacking the person that's defending each time too. Really? Take another fireball. Okay, that's it. Good. And like I said, anything can happen, so it's not an easy game to easily lose, just like how I lost with Surge. Well, lost Surge. They give you 2 stars in a row, which is really helpful. No matter what path you take though, you're gonna end up at the same star amount no matter what. The game is fixed so that it does give you an end at the end, well, at certain points rather. You always have the same star amount. Oh, Serge, we're here inside the premises. Let's wait here until nightfall. Although they're short, I still feel these cutscenes hold up to this day. They're very, nice looking. And this is PS1, and that quality was really good, I feel at least. Maybe it's just nostalgia. Who knows? I haven't saved in a while, thinking of things. First I should go ahead and heal myself up. That's fine. And go ahead and save. Let's see. So yeah, that was dangerous if I actually did die there. Losing all that progress. Don't think there's anything in these buckets or anything. Find out what's going on here. Who are you? Oh yeah, you must be the new helpers I was told about. Yeah, sure we are. It's great. You're just in time. My back gave out recently, and I can't feed the dragons. I want you to take over for me. Do you have a key to the manor? Sure do. I wouldn't mind giving it to you if you take on this job. Do a search. Yeah, let's feed them. All you have to do is feed the dragons and satisfy their hunger. Give you a nicer gift depending on how many times you feed the dragons. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 100. It's quite the big jump, but for now we'll start with 10. I might try the 100, but it's next to impossible on your first playthrough of the game. And there is a reason I say first playthrough. Because this game does, just like Chrono Trigger, have multiple endings. Plus, at the end of the game, they give you, well, not at the end of the game, but during New Game Plus, they do give you a bonus that makes things go faster, or if you want, slower. And that is kind of the secret to this, to go slower, in order to be able to feed all the dragons in time. Oh, I missed that one. He turns slightly red, which makes it so. He gets hungrier faster. More annoyed faster, rather. So he becomes like a priority. All I'm doing is pressing the X during the haystack and just holding on the dragons. It's a thing I didn't know until recently. They can actually hold the button to feed the dragons, which kind of makes the 100 possible, but at the same time, it's not easy. Like I said, next to impossible. So one unexpected thing happens, you're gonna lose. Like that. And I'm not really playing this the best either. And that's the thing, if I hold the button, I can accidentally feed the wrong one. Yeah, this is, let me sit up a little bit. Yeah, I haven't done this in so long. Feels like my fingers are stiff. I think I will attempt the 100, but I know it's not gonna happen. I don't think the prize for it either is the best. It's nice to have, but I don't think it's the best prize ever. But the other ones, the 10, the 40, the 30, they're all worth it because they're simple enough. Yep. See me holding the button made that one get fed instead of the one at the end. Of course, that was only dangerous because I only had one haystack. $11 more. Yeah, like this one went really well when the 31 didn't go too well. Kind of varies depending on first. That's a really good element. First off, how many go hungry at the same time and how fast you are with everything. Golly gee, you better not. No one has ever been able to complete it. Although I did hear a tale about one legendary attempt. The man reached 99 before he suffered a heart attack. Still want to try? Yeah, try. 100 times, I'll be counting on you. Good luck to you. I think as long as I have the pattern and proper resets going, I'll be fine, but like I said, anything can happen, so it could go poorly. Stick to the end here. So I had a feeling he would be hungry. How much do these things eat, by the way? They seem like they're constantly hungry. And these haystacks don't look all that small. Like I said, I don't think this is impossible, but let's just keep going here. I'm nearly at 40. I think it gets harder as we go. Oh, I missed one. When did I miss him? Now I gotta be mindful of him. Yep, I'm getting shorter and shorter times to do it. Oh, jeez. Yep, he's nearly starved. Make him the priority here. See, once the ends start going, that's the worst part. Now that guy's gonna be hungry. Okay. 86, 87, 91, 96. I mean, I really actually did that? I never actually did that without the item. As of today, you're now officially the Master Dragon Feeder. Excellent. A job well done. And your prize, an iron vest, which is really powerful for this stage in the game, considering what I'm using is less than actually copper. So whoever has this, which is going to be Surge, is going to be pretty defensive. 17, 14, 13. Was there something else I had? Or is that just... Yeah, that was just... Oh no, knee pad. I just got that. And actually give him that ivory helmet back. And make him extra defensive with the bronze. 18, 14, 14. It's a huge thing this early again in the game. I can't believe I actually did that again. I've never done that before now. I better save the game. I'm not touching it. That got really intense at the end there too. It's like they're all at the final starving point, and I actually managed to get that. Like really. Again, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of just like in awe about that. Okay, so did we actually take the key to the manor? I don't think I did. But yeah, it was actually necessary to feed the dragons at least once, because it's the only way you're getting in. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually continue here. Too distracted on actually completing that. Let's actually equip the recover all. And might as well. Since we have slots for them now. Magma Bomb, put this at the end. Give her another fireball. Actually, Bushwhacker. Diversify things a little bit. And Gravity Blow goes to him. Whoops. Let's head over to... That's right, there's shortcuts. Remove all their elements. I don't know if they have anything on, but they do. That's not good for me. And while we're at it, remove all accessories, because they might have accessories. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be it. There's gonna be a whole lot of menu things going on here all the time, just because we're gonna be switching out so often. But yeah, moving on. Stop right there. Yeah, as long as you move far enough, you won't catch me. Intruders! Ointment. Damn, we got away. So just like blind. Considering like a few feet away from them and they can't see me. Go over here and grab this as well. Turn yellow. That'll come in handy at some point. I'm sure. Hey, stop right there. How'd you get in here? I think these are guys that actually have to fight, so... Oh well. Required fights, they happen. Anyway, moving on here. So we're infiltrating the mansion. What are we looking for to find? I guess answers for the most part. I guess one will be about this beastly guest that Mr. Dell mentioned. We're gonna find out what Kid is looking for in the mansion here, and I guess whatever Guile is looking for. But mainly Kid, because that's actually kind of important to the story. Let's show off his third attack here. It attacks all, and it all actually hits. Very nice. Not really too powerful of a move, but the ability to attack all is powerful in itself. Because there's not too much in the early game, at the very least, that does that. Like, for example, all these elements are single targets. And then you have Magma Bomb, which is multi-target. The wrong person. Clear them out one by one as quickly as possible. There we go. He didn't have much health left, so. Don't think I mentioned really the tooltip for this. Tech, single enemy. Teleport magic wand into foe's innards. Very nice. So you teleport a wand into somebody's body, and then yank it out of them. And it feels like, again, a ton of damage to be so magical. There we go. Alright, not too bad. Got a bronze helmet from it as well, from Pilfer. Again, another reason why I like having Kid in the party, because you get all this free stuff. Oh, I was using the analog stick, but apparently my controller disconnected again at some point. And now the analog stick is not working again. So what I'm actually going to do, we'll run away from this fight. It's not necessary to fight them. And again, there's no real penalty. Yeah, just able to get away. Okay, we're inside. What do we got? something in the way. Can't go that way. There's a switch. Nope. That didn't work. There was a trap. Again, sorry for that, I'm just yawning all of a sudden. Yeah, look at the defense. And I don't think these are the strongest of enemies, but still the fact that they did 1 damage. A singular point of damage. That's it. Some humor from this blob of goo. Okay. Too bad we have to do another fight, I think. Oh, and that's trap. Let's run this trap on myself, knowing full well was gonna happen, but still. I guess the consumables are nice. Yeah, I think I have to fight. Yeah, at least again, more consumables is nice. Oh, that missed. And hopefully take him out. Yep, looks like he's done. And again, get another pilfer in there. That's why she's gonna be in the party most of the time. Or if not her, somebody else. Which we will get to them at some point. It's not... well, he's a decent way into the game, I think, but still. Like I said, it limits the party when there's so many characters. But that's just the main gripe that everybody has with this game. Which doesn't inherently make it a bad game, just makes things a little bit more awkward, I guess. I think I just need to hit this one and it'll open back up. So, we can't go that way anymore. So, our only choice is forward. Wishful thinking. This door does not have a keyhole. Is this a trick door of some type? Must be a way to open it. Well, what do we just learn? There's buttons. Knob with numbers. Let's turn it. Let's turn it like 4 times to the right. Like twice to the left. Oh no, that was the wrong code. How surprising. Nah, that's just something that happens no matter what. You can't get that code right even if you guess. Intruders? How'd you get past our security? I can't believe you fell for a trap like this. What should we do with these fools? What's so funny? You dragoons are a bunch of dag nuts. You're asking for it. Take it easy. So you're afraid of us, eh? Chicken! This should be interesting. Let's teach him a lesson. Open it up. Man, don't be taken in her by her fast talk. Bring it on, chumps. Now get out. We'll teach you a lesson. Oh, the old trope of antagonizing the villains. 90% of the time they lose. if not 100. I gotta say, I do enjoy the trope, even as cliche as it is. Just the fact that somebody will toss us for such intimidations. For such a ridiculous thing. The sticker part reminded me of Tommy again, of course. Because there's a part in the room where he starts calling the second main character chicken. And the way he does it is absolutely ridiculous. You're nothing but a chicken! Cheep, 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 cheep. The guy is a wonder. And in the scene you can tell the second main Mark, or the actual actor's Greg, has just a look of pure like, what is even happening anymore? It's absolutely ridiculous. Why don't we disguise ourselves with these suits? And there we go. Now we look like them. And can move around more freely. Need permission to enter. Get back to your post. And a mimic. Which can immediately tell we're not dragons. How useful those disguises are already, huh? But at least this fight is not a bad fight, because you can... Well, which one of us will you choose? You only have one chance. Let's go with the little boxer. Too bad, wrong, sucker. Yeah, if you get the right one, you get a prize. In this case, it didn't work out. That, though, doesn't stop me from doing this. And I get something from it anyway. These guys inherently are too dangerous, but it would have been nice to actually get the item they had. Sorry. Because I think it's actually pretty good, whatever what they drop. Like the bush basher or something, which is like a level 2 green element. Or rank 2 green element, whatever you want to call it. But we'll make otherwise quick work with them. I don't know what's going on with Guile's stamina that's recovering slower than the others. Maybe it's something that he has quit, or maybe it's based on a stat. Don't actually know. I'm not slacking off. I have the parley key with me, but better hide it so I don't lose it. That'll come in handy later. It's locked from the inside. Just something good to note is all. And I'm actually staying. There's actually actually I'll show it off. Never mind. What? It fell down again? How many times do I have to tell you it's to the right and to the left? Got that? Better write this down before I forget. An envoy from Poor is here about the frozen flame. But I get this feeling he already knows about it. My gut instinct tells me there may be a Poor spy inside the Viper Manor. Dragoon's Honor, that's nice to have. I think that actually is a really good item. What the hell is taking so long? Where's my food already? Ever since the General's guest showed up, monsters have been popping up inside the manor. Don't want to dishonor the General's guest, but I have a bad feeling about him. Yeah, isn't it kind of bad if all of a sudden somebody's here and now all of a sudden monsters are appearing inside a manor? I mean, I'm not somebody to judge, but that might be something bad. Can't you see I'm busy? Don't you goof off now, newbie. Yes, sir. Damn, I wish I could have chosen something easier. Can't find the time to investigate. Nothing. That might be our spy we've been hearing about. Anyway, let's walk on the rug a little bit, and we get a battle. Yeah, if you take the path along the rug, for whatever reason, these lanterns fall down and ends up being a battle. So I'm gonna try my best to stay off the rugs, in order to avoid those. And they're not difficult, as you can see, I just took them down in 2 hits. But I still rather not fight. As much as I can kill from them. Maybe 2 misses in a row. And then the less accurate ones hit. This is the treasure vault. You must have special permission to enter. What's with you guys? Say the password. Well, correct. The password is silence. You may enter. Very clever. Trying to make you pick a choice, but making the password actually a timed event. And we got another one of these guys. Well, which one is you choose? I'm gonna try small again and see what happens. It's random 50-50 shot. Hey, there we go. That actually ends the battle immediately, so I don't have to fight. Very nice. Iceland. Pretty good. I mean, it's something I already have, but still. This is great. But it looks like the frozen flame ain't here. Ah, well. Let's just take what's here. So it seems like Kate is searching for this frozen flame, whatever that would be. The vase! It's actually a monster! A little hidden creature here, which has its own unique model for this area. I don't know if this is anywhere else in the game, but its name is Potty, which is kind of funny. I don't think it has anything unique to deal, but move that doesn't have a name on it. What do we got? Upheaval. Ooh, that's nice. Like a second tier, not second tier. Yellow spell. Or earth spell in this case, I guess. Oh, actually they do call it yellow element, so it's a yellow spell. This thing is pretty tanky from the looks of things. It's what you get for being a secret enemy. At least they got a good item from it. Not gonna complain in the least bit about that. Must have health close to what a boss has too. Really. As a matter of fact, I think the bosses were easier than this thing so far. Already. There we go. And a brace, which will cure a spring, and a turn red, which again is nice to have. The hero's shield, bronze mail. And bronze sword. Don't think I can use any of that weapon at all. She already has a bronze mail. Over. Take the silver loop off. Give him the dragon's honor. And yeah, I don't think we can use that hero shield at all. It's one of those 3-piece of the Heroes collection. Actually, that goes to back in Termina was Pierre, which was an optional, one of the options. Only he can wield that. There's treasure on the wall. Let's take it cautiously. This must be some kind of trap. We should leave it alone. Whatever, just grab it. Silver pendant. And what do you know? It was a trap. Told you. Just a minor slip-up. But look, we got the treasure. Oh? Quiet. You too, Pip. I see that you are not really dragoons. Actually, we're just, well, no matter. Come out. Who are you? And why are you helping us out? Oh ho ho! Who said anything about helping? I am the scientific genius of Vapor Mana. Please call me Lucia, which is very close to Luca from Chrono Trigger. You will all be my guinea pigs. Finish them. So does that just have to test her experiments, I guess? which are just these bulb onions. Onions. We'll call them onions. That's what their head looks like. Don't think they're too tough, but actually they're pretty strong. Considering they just did 13. Okay. Just have to try not to let the field go to green, full green. See what they have to steal. As usual. I stole a seed. Why would you be throwing weed at me? Yeah, that was the armor that was talking about, that level 2 for like green spells. Oh, we're almost done here. Won't be long now. You know what? I did what I said I wouldn't do, but why not already? It takes them out, which it did. And that was considered a boss fight. Or you consider this. Wonderful. You have exceeded my expectations by defeating my bulbs. Now please leave. Take a look around before we do. Especially at this little creature here. Hi, I'm Pip. My dream is to sail the vast sea someday on a big, huge ship. Would you mind opening this cage quietly? Yeah, sure. Thanks. I'll make my escape later. Till we meet again. They'll come. He'll come back in. She'll come back in later on. I must input this battle data for future study. I'm busy. I will let you go. Now leave. Oh, Pip? It is an evolving monster. It will change its form as it battles. It is too early to test out, so I have it caged. Do not free it, please. Whoops, a little too late for that. Oh well. Wait! I am extremely interested in all of you. I cannot leave right now, but come by when you need my help. I am willing to help you. Oh ho ho, I will be waiting. So immediately after match tells you, you know, come back, I'll become a partner. Now this is interesting. A door with an eye. It's actually a monster. There's a little thing about them. If you go by, well, attempt to go by while the eye is closed, you actually don't have to fight it. I'm fighting it for the heck of it right now. Plus I can just steal from it, so why not? Really missed. But yeah, so far, as we're going here, we learned Kid is looking for, oh, Magnify, really? This early into the game? I've never seen that. We'll get into that element in a minute in that case. But, we learned that Kid is looking for this frozen flame, whatever that is. I guess we'll come in later. Talk about that when it comes up. And so far, no information about why the dragoons are coming after us, and no information about the beast that's entered this manor. Oh, and there's a unique thing about this guy. He can summon portals to bring more creatures in. I don't think he brings anything in that's too powerful, but it's annoying at least. Drags on the fight a little bit longer than it should. Even though like that one was weak enough to die in one hit, but still. Just die already. Of course I missed it. Good. Let's check out that element I just got. I'm getting really lucky in this playthrough with steals and everything. Magnify, level 6 plus or minus 2. Temporarily increases element damage by 1.5. And that's for everybody. And I have just enough slots to use it because it's 6 plus or minus 2. 4 is the lowest you can go on to the field. It makes it a little bit less powerful, but still, having that this early is kind of nice. Give her the upheaval and replace that with Ice Lance. And he has no more slots. Oh well. See what we got in here. Looks like a puzzle. Bronze helmet. Oh, right, this one. Let's go ahead and just do this really quick. Talk to this guy first. Watch out for traps. Don't touch anything. I'm going to ignore that advice. Not really advice, but statement. Because that's what we do here. We ignore things. Come on. Nope, not supposed to do that. Apparently. Fight them to clear it out. Otherwise they'll just be annoying for me to run into. Try to run away, that is. Switch over to Guile. It's set. That's good. I guess. Thrower's shield. Let's take it. No trap on there, apparently. statue of a snake. So what? Let's go ahead and put that shield we just got onto there. Ooh, and then we get... Oh no. I guess the glutes ran into me somehow. That works easy magnified. Get that up quick. Okay. Now that we set that, now the actual fight begins. Those all become monsters. Man-o-Wars and a Man-at-Arms. Take the Man-o-Wars out first. Yeah, they're not that strong. Let's magnify things. Now that affects both us and them. So this could potentially hurt. Oof. And now Surge is blind. Great. Let's use the 2-up and Magma Bomb them all. This remote the target spells come in really handy. Take out D. No. Really? Surge is up 12. 1 damage. Good. I think that's blind at least. Could use something else. Cursed. Oh, cursed. What does cursed do? I don't remember. There is a blind effect, but cursed, I guess, is different. Oh well. If something happens, we'll find out. It's soon enough, I'm sure. We're gonna go for the Man-at-Arms. I can't believe how lucky I got with these, like, pilfers. Again. Like, I cleared that dragon game, and all these pilfers getting amazing elements for the start of the game. It's just like, this is a good run of the game. Boy, he is powerful with magic. No, I did not mean to do it that way. Just do 2 here. Switch over. Do a 1. Do a 1. And actually try and steal from him. What do we got? Iron. That in itself is nice too. Be able to make iron weapons. If this one begins, you only make either bone or porcelain. No, bone or ivory. Copper. Copper, sorry. Ivory is bone. according to the game, is made from bone. Regardless, copper is my current strongest. Just having that iron is nice, plus all those capsules, so they're more consumables. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here then. I think that's all we needed to do in there for the time being. Go ahead and go through that alley. That eye is closed. Then we got this guy. See. He's sleeping, obviously. Ah. Looks like we woke him up by trying to open the chest. What? What is it? Who are you? Ha! I am Zoa, one of the 4 valiant devas of the Acacia Dragoons. What? Who are the 4 devas? I say 4, but there are only 3 of us. Karsh next door, Marcy in the library, and I. Our leader, Dario, died in an accident 3 years ago. He wielded the holy sword Einlanzer, and he was a trusted confidant of the general. He was engaged with the general's daughter, Miss Riddell, and I was next in line to become the head of the Viper clan. However, he died an honorable death during his mission to the Isles of the Damned 3 years ago. Karsh was on that same mission, but refused us to say much about it. Dario and Karsh were childhood friends always, competing with one another. Dario's death happened soon after he was engaged to Miss Riddell. Many rumors have surfaced regarding his death. Okay. Good bit of information, he tells us. Only I can open that. And that is actually the truth. He's the only person that can open that chest. So there's no point in trying. And I walked on the carpet. And there's 5 of them. Hello. Excuse me. Let's just magnify and magna bomb them all. As long as I get enough levels for it. Assuming I don't miss. Let's go for the next guaranteed ones. There we go. That didn't do it, huh? Let's try it again. Don't know if the shield is still magnified, but still. It's looking out, that's good. Not bad for spoils. But let's check out what Karsh has to see next door here. Yeah, what do you want? Who are you? What? You don't know who I am? What are you, ruckus? Well, listen up and don't forget it. I'm one of the 4 devas of the Acacia Dragoons, headed by General Viper. The name's Karsh. Who is Surge? Oh, you mean Junior? I had orders to bring in the ghost of that boy who died 10 years ago. But we had unexpected company and he got away. He seemed way too human to be a ghost, though. I don't know what that guest from Por wants with him. So apparently the guest is the one who's looking for us, not Viper. The general is the head of the Viper clan and has governed these islands for generations. That's not all. When he was ordered to take up the new post on the main continent, he made quite an impact as the leader of the Acacia Dragoons and was promoted to general. He has retired from the army since then and currently serves as the Lord of El Nido. This manor was built by the general's ancestors 100 years ago, when the people first began colonizing the El Nido archipelago. Treat the place with respect. Ah, that's top priority. Classified secrets. Its existence has been rumored in the northern countries for generations. Legend claims it contains mysterious powers which can guide anima and change history, but no details are known. The frozen flame itself is a very peculiar item, apparently. Yo, don't open that! I said don't! You're a pesky one, aren't you? Cut it out! You're still at it? You must be really bored. That's 7 times now. It's 8 times now. That's 9 times now. It's 10 times. 11. 12. 13. 14. Counting game. 16. 17. 18. 19. Fine, fine. You want it that badly, take it. Dragoon Gauntlet. Which is actually a pretty good accessory. Let's just put it on Kid, because proven type power. She kinda needs that right now. Considering Guile has more attack strength than her. Get off the carpet. We need to go to the other side. Let's head over that way really quick first. Because if you remember, there was a blockage. Speaking of blockages, Yuki, what are you doing? Return to post. Yes, what is it? So they have robots in here for some reason. I guess they make good security. Wouldn't you want a robot as a security officer for your place? Kinda makes sense, don't it? What do you got? Screw. Screws right out of his body. Probably more powerful than gravity drill, even though it is powered up. Oh, something I haven't really talked about, special attacks. To learn them, each character has their own special attack. They're at element levels 3, 5, and 7. Some characters, the 3 and 5 automatically unlock as we go. And the 7, some characters auto-unlock with stars. Some characters you have to actually find. It's, I guess, kind of random who you have to find and who you unlock, but that's a whole nother thing later on. Yeah, that's enough to take him out. Good. And some copper, which is, again, nice to have those. Because iron is not common as it is right now. Did we get the thing from the mess hall for Guile? I think it's just automatically attained, I'm not sure. So again, the guest is the person who's looking for Surge. The guest is from Poor. So from the mainland. Oops, I did not mean to go in that door. So from the mainland, looking for Surge of all people, which is the person who died, apparently, 10 years ago. I did want to get a little bit further, but this has been going on for a while, so I think this is going to be our stopping point here. So next time we're going to be continuing throughout the manor and try and figure out what's going on here. So let's go ahead and save up here. Maybe next time we'll be just as lucky with the pilfers, who knows. But regardless, that's gonna be it for today. This has been Redknight, playing Chrono Trigger. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.